Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Yordan Alvarez. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Shohei Ohtani. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Now here is Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
The pitch. Off the mark there. And we're off and running from Anaheim. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a foul straight back. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Next one just misses. 3-2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. Appeared as a pinch hitter yesterday. Back in the lineup for this one. And first offering is fouled off. Ohtani, a former Rookie of the Year. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a splitter, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Tucker gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. Chases that one out of the zone. And 1 out now.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. First offering misses the mark. Singy, Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Well, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolutely phenomenal that he can be that dominant on the mound and be one of the top hitters in the game. And just watching that, it's got to take your breath away a little bit if you're a manager or a teammate to see this actually happening before your eyes.
Kicks and deals. Clips the corner. 2-2 now. That MVP I mentioned about Ohtani in 2021, he was actually a unanimous MVP and the first unanimous AL MVP since Mike Trout in 2014. Other guys that have done that, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Strike two.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
2 outs. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So the Astros leave one, and now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Anaheim, and our pitcher tonight, Jose Urquidy. What do we have on him?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So they're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. So in now for the Angels, Brett Phillips. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And he deals. Next offering misses down and away. Way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's hard hit in the line. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Here's Mike Trout. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And the first offering is not close.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
No strike.
And a pitch. And it is 2-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's going to be Andrew Velasquez. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. They say it went.
0-2 is the count.
Tap to first. Abreu takes it himself. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Angels go down 1-2-3. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Angel Stadium, Jose Abreu up to hit.
Jose
Abreu, a really hard worker, a guy who takes his craft seriously in the batting cages and on the field during batting practice. He's always trying to stay in the big part of the field, not trying to have a home run derby during BP, but understands that those are typically mistakes when you're trying to hit line drives.
That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now it's Alex Bregman, fourth in the American League in batting average this year. Ohtani, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. No score here in the second. Just missing there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
The shortstop,
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Next offering misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to short. Fletcher on the run, sends it over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate.
the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Urquidy back to work. Late on that fastball. Now 1-1. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Next pitch misses way outside. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
And another ball. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
The 1-0. Swings through that one.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
In the dirt. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm.
And the righty deals. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missed. Two down, nobody on. And that one wrapped foul. Here's a 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Jared Walsh blasts one out. His second of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Gio Urshela, the next to hit, takes ball 1. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. There's the strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Ohtani back to work. McCormick measures 6 feet even in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And here it comes. Up the middle, lays out. He's got it. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Here's Corey Lee. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Lee, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And takes low for ball one. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. The 1-0. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Brantley batting for the second time, and that's strike one. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Yo, one. Ball one there. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Now a screamer into the outfield. And in one hops the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 1-1. Not in time. It's a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Man in scoring position with two away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. And that's just foul.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's David Fletcher.
The shortstop, David Fletcher.
The wind and the pitch. Way high. And a ground ball to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And strike one to the catcher. Next pitch misses. Ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tied up here in the early going. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. And that one is inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Righty to the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a two-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one finds the zone. And that is strike one. Well, Singy, Mike Trout, the resume speaks for itself. A guy that's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star Game MVPs, a Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's going to go down as one of the best position players ever. And the 0-1. That misses off the outside edge.
Yeah, Mike Trout, since the day he got to the big leagues, a superstar. And it's been amazing to watch because earlier in his career, you figured he would taper off some. He wouldn't be a top 3 finisher in the MVP. Remember, several years he was finishing behind Miguel Cabrera, and then just emerged as the guy. And incredible to see what he's done over all these years.
Righty delivers, and a swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. Angels leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back in Anaheim as we go to the top of the 4th. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. The pitch.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 0-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Rengifo moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Abreu, batting with one down, takes a strike. And a foul ball. And 1-2.
2 straight.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Off the plate, it's 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Velasquez under it, brings it in, and there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the 2nd overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, Boog, a lot of guys would love to be taken in the 1st round and 2nd overall, but Alex Bregman seems to have carried that as a chip on his shoulder over the years, not being the number 1 pick overall. And he's played in such a way where he's always trying to show people that he's the best, and it's translated on both sides of the ball.
Next pitch downstairs. And the count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back. John Chabi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Andrew Velasquez. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. First pitch not close. And the 1-0. And a swing and a miss. Rendon tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it. That one misses. The count now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Three-two now. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Rengifo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, first baseman, Jared.
So man aboard, and now the first baseman, Jared Walsh. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And the right-hander deals.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Abreu makes the grab, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. Still tied 1-1. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Pitches in for a strike. 1-2.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick, grounded out his first time. That hits the dirt. 1-0.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
They say you win.
1-1.
Falling behind 2-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Chas McCormick muscles one out. Home run number 5 on the season, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next to hit for Houston, Corey Lee went down on strikes his first time through. And ball 1. Kicks and fires. Fastball almost got him there. Ohtani maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And there's a ball. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. Lee, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. And downstairs. And down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Michael Brantley, 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second. Save.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Runner at second. 2 down. Good eye right there.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Runner leads away at second. Check swing didn't go, and that's ball 3. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Pop up here, third base side. And they get Brantley for the out. And that'll do it. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's Gio Urshela.
The second baseman.
And the right-hander back to work. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ripped to third. Zips it across. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, David Fletcher. Grounded out his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Phillips can't hold up, and that's a strike. To the right side. Altuve slings to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. all set for the top of the 6th. Here's a big power threat. Yordan Alvarez. Ohtani back to work. Chris, it's pretty amazing to think that Yordan Alvarez could actually be a Dodger. The Dodgers originally signed him in 2016, and a little over a year later, the Astros acquired him for Josh Fields. Pretty good deal for Houston. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Great deal, and you see Yordan Alvarez really emerging as that David Ortiz type of designated hitter. Even though he likes playing left field, this is a guy that has become a true force in that position, if you want to call him the DH.
Not close with that one. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Chris Rodriguez getting ready to go. The 1-0. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
1-2 now. Altuve waits. Hit hard. That gets through. Now, Jose Abreu. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball and safe. It's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
The pitch. A little bit low. Altuve leads off second with one gone in the inning. Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
You're out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Chris Rodriguez into the game. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 73, Chris Rodriguez.
And first offering is fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-1 in the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 on, 1 out. Strike 3. Got him swinging. And there's 2 away.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
So 2 down now, and here is Jeremy Pena. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. First and second, 2 down. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now it rolls down into the corner. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done, drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. At the belt and fires. Hard liner. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Trout.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
There's a strike. Trout measures 6 feet 2 inches, 31 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That's in there, and it's 0-2. And now 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next to hit, Andrew Velasquez. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And delivers outside. Struck him out looking. Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You know, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Foul ball. That misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. Angels go quietly there. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Corey Lee. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. Rodriguez, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. Tapped softly on the ground. Rendon whips it to first on the run. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Michael Brantley stands in. 1 for 3.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettit as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Who are some of the curveballs that you watched in your career that were difficult to deal with?
Well, Boog, I kind of liked hitting curveballs if it was coming from a right-hander, but from a left-hander, different story. Some of the nasty ones, Andy Pettit, Barry Zito.
Next offering is downstairs. Yordan Alvarez waiting to hit for Houston. And the pitch. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So 2 down. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Brantley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else, because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a curve through for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next pitch is popped up. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Houston, and the score stays 3-1. Welcome back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Luis Rengifo. The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Rafael Montero, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Abreu getting loose as well. The pitch. And another ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And here is Jared Walsh.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that's going to roll to the wall. And that's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. That's all for Jose Urquidy. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Ryan Stanek gets handed the rock out of the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 45, Ryan Stanek.
Gio Urshela to the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
There's a strike. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And next for LA, David Fletcher. First offering misses the mark. The tying run at the plate. The other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Angels leave one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jimmy Herget comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one fouled off. The 0-2. That one missed.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
1-2 now. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. And that's in there for strike 1. Good eye in that spot. Grips one to right, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Got him swinging.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Pena now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Abreu off of first with 2 away. That misses, and a count even 1-1. Two outs, and a count 1-2. Kicks and deals. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. 2-2 now. Hard hit left side. Over to Urshela. 3rd out. So the Astros lead 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Back in Anaheim, here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
The catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
And a pitch. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And the righty deals. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Rafael Montero. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now the left fielder, Brett Phillips. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's through there for a strike. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. And now batting, Mike Trout. And that's outside. Next pitch is outside. That smash towards center. And that should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Andrew Velasquez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Man at second. Got him! Inning over.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter now, Chad. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Carlos Estevez.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And he deals. There's a strike. Estevez measures 6 feet 6 inches, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And here it comes. Next offering is outside. Gonna count 1-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Misses off the plate. 2-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty to the plate. Now he breaks his bat. Walsh hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Corey Lee.
And the batter now, Corey Lee.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In there, and it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. This one popped up. Walsh makes the catch. Out. Number 2.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Phillips makes a nice running catch. Offense held in check there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Angels 1. So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Ryan Presley.
Here's the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
The pitch. Ball one there. Presley, pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. The 1-0. On the ground to third. Bregman to first. That takes care of Rendon.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The right fielder.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
Rengifo at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Tucker makes the grab for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch 1?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Walsh in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Two down, nobody on. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Now 3-0.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
The batter, the second baseman.
Giorgella steps in. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left